What's going on, everybody? My name is Big Piph. As many of y'all know, I started off my career as a high-end designer and fashion model. From shows in the Caribbean, to New York City Fashion Week, to being on reality TV. Okay, that's all a lie. But luckily, I do have a friend that has done all that. So today, I get to chop it with Korto Momolu. We're gonna see what she's doing now, as well as find out the source of inspiration for her glow.
Look around and I'm still here, I celebrate. I celebrate, I celebrate, I celebrate. I celebrate, I celebrate, I celebrate, I celebrate. Celebrate what a brother done. Celebrate what we about to come from. Celebrate those that love to hate, mark upon their face, but they ain't about none. I celebrate.
Everything from like when you wake up in the morning, everything on your bed, your car, everything, your furniture, this hat you have on, the clothes you wear, obviously, but like almost everything in life is sewn with the sewing machine.
So, Korto, my mom actually used to sew back when I was a kid. But,
Really?
Yeah, but I literally haven't seen anybody sew since like 1964. So,
What?
So yeah, if you could show me.
I'm gonna get your mama when I see her.
Yeah.
Like, you ain't sew no more?
Nah, she done retired and lived that life.
So my focus is to make sure that when I'm sewing, you know, I don't let my fabric get over here. Now I know my stitch is crooked now. You know what I mean?
So how'd you learn how to sew? Who taught you?
My aunt actually taught me. It was like a crash course before I actually went to design school, because I could draw really well, but then it came upon me at the last minute that you're gonna have to know how to sew. So I got in based on that, even though she helped me. Thank you, auntie. And pretty straightforward, so it looks pretty easy, right?
Oh, I'm not gonna front. Nah, because you might ask me to do something.
Well, I'm gonna ask you to do it anyway.
I know that's called a
I
setup.
want to see if you were paying attention.
Cool.
You gotta put your back in it. You gotta put your back in it.
So I was that kid that always like broke stuff, so I'm getting like extra gentle right now.
Oh my God.
Because I can't afford nothing.
All right. So then you know, there's no way you should sew crooked.
No way I should.
No way it should
No way
happen.
I could. All right, bet.
Absolutely no
Cool,
way that
exactly.
should happen. Just push the pedal.
Oh yeah,
See,
it went
told you.
fast. It ain't crooked
it's
though.
like a car. So imagine like the first time you went driving.
Yeah.
And they're like, okay, too fast. But no one has another set of brakes, so it's all on you.
I think this could be in your fall line, what we're doing right now.
Yeah, so imagine doing this for the first time on a reality show.
Right.
Everybody's watching. Your whole life is like put on hold for this, and if you don't get it, you're gonna get sent home. So I had to do all that, what you just did, and still make it in the top 3, you know, to keep going. So that just gives you a little insight of my life on reality TV.
Korto ended up earning a spot in the 5th season of the hit show Project Runway. Because of her style and spirit, she easily became fan favorite and ultimately ended up becoming first runner-up on the show. Now, being the person that she was, she flipped this into a successful career of design and fashion. Now, despite her busy schedule and international travel, she decided to keep her home base in Little Rock, Arkansas. It's like when I do a new project, nowadays I'm to the point like I only want to do it if it like challenges me or pushes me some way. So how did your partnership with Women Grow come about?
Our hashtag was like for women by women. So I think they understood that it needed to be fashion, and they're women, you know, these are women. They work in everyday businesses. This might be their side business or their whole business, but you want to walk into a boardroom and just look like who you look like, but represent your brand.
Right.
And this way was a way they could do it where it was always a conversation piece would come with it. You know what I mean? It wouldn't just be like, what are you wearing? What's that about? It would always spark conversation into what they're doing instead of just being a jacket.
Gotcha. Women's Grow is a non-profit to empower women in the cannabis industry. They teamed with Korto in the summer of 2019, and to no surprise, they sold out instantly.
Simple sports bra with the Women Grow logo on it, but just little features like this. It's not just a sports bra you can just get anywhere. It has something special. I learned that on Project Runway. Michael Kors, that's the one thing he taught me, is like, a look is only good if it keeps on giving you something. If you just have this one thing that just gives you, this is it,
right,
you get bored easily. So for women especially, they have to have all these different features. So if I was to wear this and cover this up, the next time I could wear it and be like, okay, you didn't know this was in the back, you know what I mean? And we decided to take what we did with the athleisure stuff, but then go a little step further and do high fashion and kind of show what that would mean for, you know, the cannabis industry. And really it was like a coming out party. You know, it's spreading. Every state now, daily or monthly, is passing laws to okay medicinal, some non-medicinal. But the main thing is just breaking the stigma of it.
The clothing line premiered in September 2019 and set NYC Fashion Week ablaze. It wasn't just a style statement, but one of women's empowerment and also progressive thought.
And that's like most designers hate when other designers come by, because when your back is turned, they're like, but you know, for my industry that we, you know, there's a lot of waste.
Right.
You get rid of your clothes. Some people give it away and repurpose it, but some people just throw it in the trash.
Right.
They don't pay for it and try to help anybody with it. So same thing. And then this is all burlap. I wanted to take fabrics that we normally look at as ugly. Like, who would think of wearing a potato sack, right?
Right.
But taking things that we think are normally ugly and making them beautiful, because I think right now inclusion is like really huge. Everybody's about inclusion. So how can we do that and do the same thing with like fabrics? So this piece here, this is kind of cool because this is hemp. So I did want to include hemp. Hemp, I didn't realize was so hard to find in America. And most of it comes in like solid colors or like natural colors. And then the one company I found that had color, they're all sold out. So they had these skirts that were pre-made.
Right.
So I ordered like 6 skirts and I deconstructed them.
Oh,
so
wow.
I kind of repurposed it. Yeah, so like that's why you kind of see like a little crinkle, because they were kind of like these gathered skirts.
Right,
and
right.
I had to really think of how I could take this stuff in, because I really needed to put hemp in the fabric. And I mean, it's beautiful fabric. Like when you touch it, it looks just like linen. So this entire outfit here is, you know, sustainable. Nothing's new anymore in fashion.
Okay.
Pants, shirt, jacket. So I'm like, okay, if I do a bomber jacket, how can I switch this up to make it dope where it's not, no pun intended. We have I thought of doing these metal plates
Right.
with like the leaf in it where it would show through. Just that hardware, and the hardware represented like women. That's how we are. We're really resilient. Like
Right.
the woman with this metal plate, you can sit here and bend it, and it'll seem like it's bent out of shape. But if you really sit there, you can put her back straight in her. She might have little kinks in her,
Right.
but she's still strong. She's still resilient. She's still gonna be metal. There. So there's like little meanings like that in everything.
Bumps, bruises, bent but never broken. That's just what strong entrepreneurs like Korto do. After a phenomenal showing at Fashion Week, she now looks to grow the future of the brand.
A lot of people picked up the story, and it's still being picked up now this. So now it's just to go after that momentum and keep growing with anything. You know, like if you have a hot album, you can't go on vacation after. You gotta work. Like Beyonce takes no breaks. If you sit down, somebody's ready to take your spot. We've opened up a market that no one in cannabis has thought of. So trust and believe next season there's gonna be a gazillion shows that are gonna be cannabis related, because now they see, oh, okay, well, we can do that too. Everyone's gonna always be like, I can do it too.
Right.
So now it's like stepping up that game and staying the course of what we started and just keeping the momentum going and being innovative with it.
Resiliency, creativity, and down to pull off whatever needed to bring her work to the light. Just a few of the many reasons to celebrate Korto. Thankfully for us, her work is not yet done. Thankfully for us, there's still more time for her to spread the glow.
Ain't about no, I celebrate.
Thank y'all for checking out this episode of The Glow. And while y'all here, make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Also, check out some more content from Arkansas PBS. See you next Tuesday, 10 a.m. for the next episode.